Chris A. Hardaway with another video here. Today we're going to be taking a monster dog and putting a pair of Prizm sapphire polarized lenses in it. These look like they're probably from a turbine, but they might be double-edged lenses. Well, we're going to trace the pattern here from the monster dog into the Brio edger. One of the problems I have is sometimes I have two different edgers, and sometimes one isn't programmed in to the other. That doesn't make any sense. Sometimes I don't have the same frame programmed into both edgers, so all the X metals like the Juliets and XXX metal, Penny, Romeo, those are all programmed into both. But the monster dog is sort of like the ugly stepbrother, so it gets forgotten every once in a while. No, I'm just kidding. I did take one of the edgers down to be serviced recently, and now I've got this other one going. So I'm reprogramming like Splice and Monster Dog and Racing Jacket Gen 2, putting some of those in here. Okay, so we're going to put a bridge size on here. So we're going to measure the distance between the lenses here. Looks like about 20 millimeters. I'll go metric on you. We're going to put the lens, the right lens, into the edger. Well, I should say into the blocking unit. We're going to line it up because it's polarized and everything. And we're going to hope we can do this right the first time. Single take. I don't mess around. I don't do filters or anything. I'm this beautiful all the time. Big shout out to Deepwater Vortex. Shout out to all the other craftsmen on the Oakley forum. You know who you are. Alright, let's get this puppy going. Polycarbonate lenses. We're going to bevel this on the front. We're going to try to cut this a little faster than usual. See how that goes. While the right lens is cutting, making a little noise, I'm going to cut the left lens. There's nothing really new about this video. I just thought it was time to make another one. The biggest difference is I'm wearing these glasses that aren't Oakley. I know, pretty stupid. Don't put your fingers inside the edger unless you're Chris A. Hardaway. Very dangerous. Especially if you're not looking at what you're doing. Be like, look ma, no hands. Ooh, almost looked like I was going to get the Prizm etching on this, but it's not going to line up. See, this is kind of fun. That's how you line up the bevel. So this little guy here. Can't really see the screen, can you? There it is. So you can move the bevel forward or backward. Shows you the shape that you're going for. I don't know if that's that helpful for you guys, but gives a little peek. I'm dropping tools now. There we go. Okay, I'm only going to do the video cutting just the right lens. Sometimes they come out the right size the first time, but this edger is a little finicky, so sometimes it might take a couple tries of retouching it. I always treat the glasses with respect. Never stretch the O matter out. Okay, maybe a little. This one's got the Made in the USA stamp on it, so you know it's legit. I'm gonna have to ask him what color this is. I honestly don't know, but it's pretty dope. It's like a really, really dark metallic, maybe gray. Okay, I'm gonna hide for a second. Okay, there's the initial cut on the lens. See if it'll pop in. Little tight, little big. We're going to have to trim it down a little bit. Go down about a good 5 steps on that. It's quite a bit off. Let that bad boy cut one more time. We're going to be doing some other lenses too, actually. We're going to do ruby prism. Not quite sure if this is polarized or not. I don't know if any of you guys have heard, one way to test them is to put them like this at a 90-degree angle with each other. And if they black out, I don't know if you can see that. If they black out like that, then it's polarized. See? Little light shining through, blacked out. So the next one we're going to do is actually going to be the DWP, deep water prism. These are definitely from a turbine here. Gotta get all the swarf off there, all this white garbage. I just throw it back in the edger. Okay, here's the lens again. Hoping for a little more success this time. Nope, still big. So, Chris A. Hardaway's not the master today. Gonna have to mess around with it a little more. Maybe I can show you one of my favorite tools. So this is my favorite T6 for the Juliets. WIHA, W-I-H-A. Other people have recommended those. There we go. Interestingly enough, with the splice, I believe it's supposed to be a T6 screwdriver too, but that WIHA one's too big and it won't go in. So I got one of these Husky ones. It has a T6, T9, T5, T7. They all hide in the back. They flip over. This one's pretty sweet. I highly recommend this, but not for your X metals. The bit is too thin, even in the T6 for the X metals, but it works really well on other things, like I said, like a splice. This video is getting a little bit long, so I'm kind of hoping that I'm going to get it this next time. Otherwise, I'm going to have to end the video and be like... Okay, let's go ahead and put the left lens in. Kind of brush this off right here, get nice and clean. Yeah, that sounds a little better. Sounds promising. There we go. Got it in there. Only took how many tries, boys? I don't know, 3 or 4. Oh yeah. And there's some women out there too. Peace. Good night. From Cali. Oh yeah. Total solar eclipse. Did you guys see it? I hope not. Burn your damn retinas out.